Get ready to see one of the most lucrative bonus plans ever created. I've seen more people have tremendous success with this particular bonus structure than I've seen in any other business model out there in the marketplace. These are the different packages that someone can purchase. Now, people ask me from time to time, oh, can I upgrade to a bigger package later down the road? And the answer is absolutely yes. If you purchase, let's say, the €1,000 package, and down the road you want to upgrade to the €5,000 package, they ask, well, do I pay the difference? And the answer is no, you don't pay 4,000, you pay full €5,000. Now, each of these packages gives you a slight advantage on the actual compensation plan structure. Now, these are the different recognitions that you can get. You can literally start off as a sapphire, right? All you need to do is personally refer one on the left, one on the right, and do 7,000 in volume, and you're qualified to become a sapphire. And then ruby, you just need 2 sapphires on your team. To become an emerald, you need 3 rubies. To become a diamond, you need 3 emeralds. To become a blue diamond, you need 4 diamonds on your team. To become a black diamond, you need 5 blue diamonds. And to become a crown diamond, you need 5 black diamonds. And you can see what you get. I mean, you get Rolexes, not Folexes. I mean, this is some amazing prizes. And there are quite a few people that have hit a lot of these ranks already around the world. And there's a lot of people that are already diamonds and black diamonds and even crown diamonds in the company. And as you can see, some of these are the rewards that you get as you climb up the table. Now, ways to make money. I like to break it down into 6 simple ways. You've got direct sales bonus, you've got the network bonus, you've got the matching bonus, the startup, you've got the One Life Club, which are just points, they're not actual money, and then you've got the splits that you get on your tokens, which also makes you more money because in essence, the more splits you get, the more tokens you could put into mining, which gives you more coins, and as the coins go up in value, that's absolutely valuable to you. The direct sale bonus, you get 10%. That means that anybody that you personally refer, you make 10%. So to give you an example, if you personally refer somebody for the 5,000 Tycoon Trader, you're going to make a €500 direct sale bonus. Now, a startup, first 30 days, you get an extra 10%. So the qualification for that is if you personally refer 5,000 at 500 in business in your first month, that's going to give you an extra 10%. So for instance, instead of just getting 500 on the direct sale, you'll end up getting another 500 startup bonus. Now, whether you refer a tycoon and then a trader, which is a 500, you could do that. You could refer 6 people that are all €1,000 packages, which are pro traders, and that'll give you 6,000 in personal volume that you did for the month, and that would also qualify you. So whatever you do in this first 30 days, it's an incentive to go as big and as fast as you can, because you'll end up getting 20% on all your personal production. The second bonus is the network bonus. You get paid 10% of the business volume that you accumulate on the smaller side of your team or the smaller business volume side. So if you look, let's say the left side is slightly bringing in more volume. Well, that's 12,000 on the right side. Let's say you've got 7,000 in volume. Well, if you get 10% from the smaller business volume side, you take 7,000, you get 10% of it, that's going to give you €700, which would be like about $770 in bonuses on just this one particular bonus. So this is how the power of the network bonus works. In order to qualify to get paid on everything in this company, in this compensation plan, you need to at least have one person on your left and one person on your right. That's a €530 package or above. Once you've done that, that's the only qualification. You don't have to worry about bringing more people every single month. You don't have to worry about a yearly production. You don't have to worry about a monthly auto ship to qualify or sales volume. You just got to realize once you've referred one on your left, one on your right at the €530 package or above, you're qualified for life. So let's talk about how the bonus works and the network and how the money rolls up. So let's say you referred one on the left, one on your right for €500, and they referred people as well. Well, what would happen is you'd make 1,100 points if you add up all the volume on your left, you add up all the volume on your right, that's 2,500 points. What the company does is they minus 1,100 points from your left, they minus 1,100 points from your right. The balance for the next week is 0 points on your left, and there's 1,400 points that rolls over to the next week. Now, those points continue to roll over until you use them indefinitely. So they don't go away, it doesn't flush, it doesn't disappear. So it's like rollover minutes. It keeps on rolling over every single week until you use it. Now, the only way that the points totally zero out on both sides of your business, your smaller volume side and your bigger volume side, is when you max out the compensation plan for the position that you're involved with, okay? So with this being said, you just need to realize that those points don't disappear on your right side. So what's great is what's 10% of 1,100 points? Well, 10% from your weaker leg is $110 for a network bonus. That's how you would get paid. Now, let's do another scenario, another simulation. So you add up all the volume from the left side, that's 8,000 points. You add up all the volume from the right side, that's 21,000 points. You minus 8,000 from the left, you minus 8,000 from the right. On the left side, the remaining balance for the week going into the next week is 0. The remaining balance is 13,000 points that just sit there waiting for you. Now what's great is you get 10% on your lesser leg, so that's $800 network, or 800 euro if you will, so that would be 880 US dollars for the network bonus for having 8,000 points. But those 13,000 points stay on the right side. Now watch what happens. This particular bonus structure, you get paid to unlimited depth. So because you get paid to unlimited depth, if somebody on your left-hand side, that's why there's a tycoon on the left-hand side, falls at the bottom of your team, and even if you didn't refer them, you're going to make 500 euros. If another person comes in, let's say as a pro trader, which is 1,000, you're going to make 10%, which is 100 euros. And let's say someone comes in for, for a premium package, you're going to make 1,250 euros because it happened to fall on your left side because you have 0 points there. That's the power of the network bonus. You get paid to unlimited depth, whether it's 10 levels, 100 levels, or 1,000 levels. So understanding that, it becomes huge. That's why some people make, a couple $100 a day. Sometimes people make thousands of dollars a day, because imagine you've got a group there that's bringing people and that are purchasing and becoming customers, purchasing their educational packages, and all that volume and all that money rolls up to you. So here's another simulation of how the points actually roll up. Let's say someone gets in at the bottom, like we said, at the 5,000 at the very bottom. Well, this lady gets 5,000 points, this lady gets 5,000, this lady gets 5,000, and this person, you, gets 5,000 points, and those 5,000 points goes above you and above them all the way to the company. Well, what happens on the other side? A 1,000 euro package gets started. Well, this person gets 5,000, he gets 1,000, and then you get 1,000. Well, what happens if a premium trader package for 12,500 comes and lands at the bottom? Now watch this. That guy that's a pro trader, that guy in red right there that became a pro trader, he happens to get involved, let's say a day before the premium trader. Well, he benefits 12,500 in points. This guy gets 12,500 and you get 12,500 volume. And that 12,500 rolls up to the next person, all the way up to the company. That's why timing and positioning is extremely crucial when getting started with this business. Now let's say another premium package gets started on the left-hand side. Well, the guy that bought the 5,000 package ends up getting 12,500. She gets 12,500. She does as well as you get another 12,000. So now you're at 17,500 on the left and 13,500 on the right. All the points continue to accumulate on top of each other. What you don't want to do is you don't want to personally sponsor people on your inside legs. You see that? You want people to go on your outside. You don't want to put your next person on your inside. You see, you only have 2 teams you could build, your left side or your right side. So even if you personally refer 10 people, 5 can go on your right, 5 can go on your left. Now you always want to focus on the side that has the smaller volume, because that's where you're going to make an extra 10%. So the next person you would put in, if you're looking at the scenario and you got 17,500 on your left and 13,500 on your right, you're not going to put them in the middle. You're going to put them on the outside right. You got to place people on your outside. So when you place that person, let's say you personally referred somebody for the 500, you're going to put them on the right side, and that'll add to your 13,500 at the top. The next person that you put in, guess what you're going to do? You're going to put them on the right side. And then the next person, you might put them on the left side of the outside, which you could put them right there. So that's how you want to build. You want to build outside left and outside right. So when you go into your back office and you click on your network, you're going to, when you enroll people, you're going to put, and you're going to say, look, I want to go to the bottom left, and I'm going to put somebody down there, or I'm going to go to the bottom right, depending on which side is the lower volume side is where you want to focus on. Now there's a weekly max that I'm going to talk about, and also matching bonuses on this one specific slide. Now, when you're a 130 euro starter package, the company maxes you out at 700 euros per week in the most amount of money you can make. So they take all the bonuses, and let's say that week you would have made 900 euros. Well, they're only going to pay you 700 euros. That's the max that you can earn in that specific spot. So 700 euros is basically like 770 US dollars. With the 530 trader package, if you come in and you start at that level, you can get paid up to 3,500 euros per week. Now, how do they figure these numbers out? Well, you take 500 and you times it by 7 is 3,500. 1,000 times 7 is 7,000 weekly maximum. 3,000 times 7 is 21,000 weekly maximum. And then the 5,000 euro package is basically 35,000 euros per week, which is approximately 40,000 US dollars per week is what the max that you can earn by being a tycoon trader. Now, if you upgrade to a premium trader, which we don't have on this presentation, but that's also, it's still the same as a tycoon trader. There's still a max of 35,000 euros for the week. Now, the matching bonuses works like this. You get paid on matching bonuses unlimited with. So if you personally refer 3 people, you get paid whatever they earn on their network bonus, you get paid a matching bonus on. So the way this works is you get paid a 10% match on whatever the people that you personally referred earn. So if you, let's say you referred 5 people and each person earns 1,000 euros for the week. Well, what's 10% of 1,000? Well, that's 100 euros. So 100 times 5 people, you'd end up making 500 euros or 550 US dollars for the week. That's how it works on level 1. But what happens if you want to earn money on whoever they refer? Well, if you want to earn money on whoever they refer, level 2, you've got to be a pro trader or above to earn another 10% on whoever they refer. What about whoever that person refers or that group of people refer? Well, you want to become an executive trader or a tycoon trader, which you'll earn a 20% matching bonus on that level. So let's say you referred 5 people and those 5 referred 5, that'll be 25. You'll end up making 10% off of the income off the 25 people. And let's say those 5 people refer 5 people, that's 125 people. Well, off of 125 people, you're not earning 10% of whatever they earn. You're earning 20% of each of the people that earn money on your 3rd level. And then how about wanting to get money on your 4th level? Well, you've got to make sure that you're a tycoon trader or above, and that'll give you a 25% match on whatever the people earn on your 4th level, which most companies don't do this. Most companies will give you, let's say, 10% on level 1, 8% level 2, let's say 5% level 3, and like 2% level 4, because they know that there's more people on level 4 than there is on the people that you personally refer, because you're building a team. And so here, the fact that you make more money on the people that are further away from you speaks to how lucrative this compensation plan and model actually is. And so the way this works is that 60% of your income goes into your cash account and 40% of your income goes into your trading account. So let's say you earn 10,000 euros for the week. Well, 6,000, you could take that money out, use it, spend it, live on it, whatever you want to do. And 40% goes into like your trading account, which is like a savings account, which goes to purchase more tokens or purchase more coins, whichever you choose. And that's extremely powerful, because 6 months ago, I was purchasing coins, and those coins today are worth a lot more than the money that if I would have taken that money out, if it was in my cash account. So congratulations for being a part of this business model, understanding that the power of this compensation plan is extremely powerful, extremely lucrative, and that's why there's people making tens of thousands of dollars a month and even tens of thousands of dollars a week because of this compensation plan. Now, the income disclosure is that this is no guarantee that you're going to make the same kind of money, meaning that the money that you make is based on your effort, based on your commitment, and based on your abilities. And so some people will make a lot more than what I'm sharing with you, and some people will make a lot less. So hopefully, and you take massive action so you can have massive results, because this compensation plan is extremely lucrative and is paying more people more money than I've ever seen in my entire life.